Live from the broadcast studios of Fountain Lake Charter High School, this is Cobra Update.
Greetings everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cobra Update. Again, I'd like to mention how happy I am to be a part of the Cobra Update team and inform everyone about what's going on in our school. Let's start off with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes annual banquet. Here's what happened at that event.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes, also known as FCA, had their annual fundraiser banquet on April 12, 2018. At the banquet, guests were encouraged to participate in a silent auction and then were served dinner before the event started. During the event, several wonderful speakers shared stories and information about FCA.
And you can see by the donations back there, your community realizes what FCA is doing and they donated those.
I became bitter with God and I started resenting Him, and I didn't want to go to church or read my Bible anymore, but luckily our FCA huddle group at school was meeting to pray about people with trials. So I went and it completely changed my life.
Think about the kids that were 18 years old when the FCA was talking to them and influencing their lives. Back then, on that time, the FCA was doing that, and they'd be 28 today, so they brought up their kids as Christians.
We'd have 30 guys stick around after practice. We'd feed them pizza, and I spoke the second night that we had FCA there, the second week. And I remember asking one of the young men if they'd open up in prayer. It was crickets, not a word. So I said, okay, it's going to be a tough crowd. But I went ahead and presented the gospel, shared my story of how I played college football and some of the trials and the struggles. And at the end of that FCA meeting, we had 14 young men recommit their life to Christ.
It's been some time since the action-packed dodgeball game of 2018, but here's a quick recap for dodgeball lovers.
On April 20th, 2018, the third annual teacher dodgeball game was held. The competitors in the epic battle were the Ninjas, led by Coach Sutton, against the Pirates, led by D-Rob. The first two games saw the Ninjas surge with back-to-back wins. Miss Bird then gave the halftime performance, a beautiful parody of Adele's Hello, about her love of food. The third game out of 5 was critical for the Pirates in order to survive, and they did. But the Ninjas secured victory with a Game 4 win, leaving the score 3-1. With a hit on D-Rob and great play overall, Mr. Dawson won MVP. The Pirates' own Coach Plumley won the Hustle Award for his impressive effort, and Pirate Miss Faulkner won the Sleeper Award for performing above expectations.
Everyone's heard of FFA, but what is it actually? Here's the inside scoop of what the Future Farmers of America actually do.
Hi, my name is Jessica Giddo. I am the retired president of Fountain Lake FFA. FFA is basically a youth development organization for students interested in both agriculture and leadership. It puts those two things together and just really helps students grow in their personal lives and also in school and do better in school.
My name is Stephen Turner. I am a former reporter, and I am demonstrating our official dress. Our colors are corduroy blue and corn gold. In our official dress, you have our jacket. On this side of the jacket is normally name, office, and year you were in it. This is just a jacket. I grabbed it out of the back. We have our FFA tie, if you can see it. Wasn't quite ready for today. But this is our FFA tie. Women wear a scarf. Is it called?
It is a scarf.
Yeah. The women wear a FFA scarf. You have a white button-up under the jacket, and then you have black slacks and black dress shoes.
And I'm Zachary Thomas. I am a past secretary, a retired secretary, and we have these things called CDEs, which are career development events, and that's a big thing about FFA. There's all different events that you can go to, and you have a team that you go with, and I've been on the veterinary science team for 4 years, and what we do is we go to Magnolia to participate in district.
Did you know that Fountain Lake has a phone app? Here's how to use it.
Hello everybody, today we'll be introducing you to the Fountain Lake SD app. The first thing you need to do is download the app by going to your app store and searching Fountain Lake SD. It will be the first app to pop up. You need to download the app. Once the app is downloaded, you need to open the app. The first thing it'll ask you is if it can send you notifications. You can either allow or not allow it. Then it'll ask if it could access your location. Then you would like to start the setup. You can select whichever school you're in or if you want to do all three. Now it's going to ask if you would like to load new content. The screen you're seeing now has all of the different categories you can select once you open the app. The first one we're going to be going over is the news. In the news, you can see everything happening at Fountain Lake. Next is the calendar. In the calendar, you can see specific dates and different things, including early out and senior delivery day. The next one is schools. You can click on one of the schools to find the number for the office and where it is located. Then there's also the athletics part. In this, you can see all the different athletics and what they're doing. All the other ones open up to a website like the school website. And you can also check your hack on this app.
We all know about chess, but do any of us truly know how to play? Here's Taylor Mason with tips on this intriguing game.
Don't you need to know how to play chess before you can play chess? Hello, I'm Taylor Mason, chess coach. My students often ask me, how do I begin my game? You take a pawn in the center of the board and move it forward 2 squares. You have to take control of the center and influence these squares in your enemy's camp, gaining yourself a key spatial advantage. I'm Taylor Mason, chess coach, and this was Chess, Crash Course to Victory.
Thanks for watching. Have a safe summer. And until next year, this is Cobra Update.